that
shit is
before.
that?
My message.
It's the happiest day
Thank
of my
you, Sister
life.
Avanti, $10 coming in the cash app. Thank you, sister. Next time make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
You draw my 40, homie. I thought you had $200. I do.
Yeah.
You're gonna come up to me and say,
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
Oh, this is a lot of money because, you know, there's hardship.
$1,000. Oh, Bob, couldn't you say 25? No! You can't make a $1,000 vow of faith. I'm saying in faith.
Tithe! Give money and you'll get the blessing. If you don't, nothing for you.
Put some anointing on this money. You put something up here. You put... Woo! Prosper. Prosper, I said. See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, bust.
Yeah. $15 live stream goal for me to stay on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or you could do super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Even though YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get into some ridiculous nonsense. I don't know what I want to start with today. So much. Rare Breed Gang, tap in the live chat. Tap in the live chat, Rare Breed Gang. Let me know you rocking with me this morning. You know, we got some Kendra G's to go over too, but I don't know if I'll feel like it. We'll see what the donations look like. Guess first and foremost, let's do this. Join the new channel. We have 56 subscribers. I'm hoping to at least get my first 100 subscribers from my old channel to go. It's crazy to go from 10,000 subscribers to 100. But you know what? Subscribers don't really fucking count. You know what counts? Your diehard like supporters. You know what I mean? Your diehard supporters. Oh yeah, here's the new channel, Dating Dysfunctions. Link is in the. Where is the link? I don't know where the link is. Let me give you the link. Just drop the link in the chat. Follow the new channel. All right, let's get started. The one for you says in Rumble, he says, women today are worthless, cruel, lecherous, money hungry, and dangerous. Save your money and stay at home. I mean, yeah, I guess generally speaking, I would agree. I mean, yeah. Here's my general advice is if you want a companion if you want companionship with a woman, I'm not knocking you for that. But live out girlfriend at best. You keep your own place, I'll keep my own place. You know, we can hang out. You know, we can be beneficial to each other's lives, but we don't need to live together. Most of the people who I feel like watch my content are over 30. I wouldn't reproduce with a woman in America. That's just me. I wouldn't do it. Maybe you can adopt. Maybe you can pay a surrogate from another country to give birth, and then you take custody of the kid. I don't know what other alternatives, but look, I wouldn't suggest living with a woman, marrying a woman, reproducing with a woman in America in today's times. If you want female companionship, that's fine. Live out girlfriend at best. But she's not going to be a looker, chances are, if you want them to act right. She's going to be a 4 or 5, realistically. If you're lucky, you can get a 6. I wouldn't go over 6, even if you can get over a 6. You need a woman who's going to be, you need a woman who's going to feel blessed to be there. You know, I mean, if you're a 5, then yeah, you shouldn't, you should expect to get an overweight or unattractive woman. If not, then yeah, fuck it, just stay single. Um, let's get into it though. Everybody go follow the new channel, Dating Dysfunctions. See what this dingbat is talking about.
Now look what she wearing. Yeah, let me cover that up because it may be W been on my ass. Then maybe W team been over here blazing me on my lace front. I ain't gonna talk anymore. Let's get right into the damn video.
And when you have that baby and when you gain that weight, do not ever believe a man telling you that he is still physically attracted to you after you gain the weight and after your body has changed significantly. These men
Just trying to be nice. But if you know that we not, why don't you get in the gym and fix it? I mean, I wonder is that I'm sure that's not going to be her advice because she's a misandrist. So I know she's not going to say that. But you're right. You're right. Most of the time, you're right. We're just being decent human beings. Something most of you aren't. But if you already know that that's the case, why not just get in the gym and get it back off? Because you're not good people.
that he is still physically attracted to you after you gain the weight and after your body has changed significantly. These men are never going to be attracted to seeing a different version of the woman that they originally met.
Now let's stop it right there. Let's stop it right there. That's where you're wrong at right there. See, this is what I believe. I don't know wholeheartedly for sure, but this is what I believe. I believe that when some women get the man that they've desired, or after some women have a baby, I believe that some women actually just let themselves go. And that's why men sometimes may get frustrated with them because some women feel as if, well, after I have one baby, it's okay. See, this is the thing. It has nothing to do with baby weight. Ladies, baby weight ain't you gaining over 100 pounds. See, y'all will blame certain stuff on having a baby when it shouldn't be like that. You should still try to put in some work and effort for the man that you're with. If you're not trying to put in any work or any effort into like changing up your body after you have a baby, you ain't gotta be back to the way we know it possibly may not get back to the way it used to be. But if we see you just lounging around and just letting weight tack on to you nonstop and you're just eating all day and you're not trying to go for no walks, you're not trying to do nothing. You think just because I had one baby, I can go ahead and gain her. Because real shit, some women out there, not all, let me be clear, they sit up here and they gain like 100 pounds. Ladies, real question. How much baby weight is baby weight after a
Yeah. Let's Google it. Let's Google it. Let me fix my mic. There we go. There we go. All righty. Much better. Let's Google it. What's the average amount of weight a woman gains during pregnancy? That's what I was gonna say. 25 to 35 pounds. Um, 25 to 35 pounds is baby weight, which is a decent amount, but yeah, it definitely shouldn't be a hundo. It definitely shouldn't be a hundo.
baby? Like I don't know that for sure. But the thing is, men just don't like you. Okay? Men just don't like you.
You want to know what men are attracted to? They're attracted to the fact that now you level down your beauty. And so now your self esteem is probably lower. Your confidence is probably lower.
From that, well, let me look. Let me. How do I want to word this? See, a humble woman is a good woman. I mean, you can say the same about a man. I would say the same about a man. A humble man is a good man. But women only act right in relationships when they've been humbled for one reason or another. So I get what she's saying. It can be a positive if a woman feels humbled by her weight gain. Because when women are humbled, they act like better people. So that can be a benefit. But let's put it like this. When a woman is unhappy, nobody in the house is happy. So if she got low self-esteem and she don't got confidence and she's feeling like shit, that's gonna be more of a negative impact on a man's life than a positive one, living in the house with a woman. Fucking period. So the point she's about to make is pretty much null and void.
Are attracted to, they're attracted to the fact that now you level down your beauty. And so now your self esteem is probably lower, your confidence is probably lower, which means your chances to stay are going to be higher.
So men champion women with pretty much no confidence, low.
Let's put it like this. Yeah, if she got low confidence, she's feeling like shit, I really won't want her to stay. Like, do men really want a miserable bitch to stay that's making everybody in the house miserable? Actually, we cool with you leaving. Leave the kid here and leave my money here. And you get the fuck out with your miserable ass. I think a lot of men actually would be cool with that. If they knew they could divorce their miserable ass wife and keep full custody of their kids and keep all their money, yeah, I think a lot of dudes would be kicking miserable bitches to the curb.
With pretty much no confidence, low self-esteem, and once again, we love it when our girl, our lady, check this, fellas. We like it when the woman that's with us when she glows down according to her. I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute. Bros, I want you to really listen to what she's saying, okay? And to the women out there, do you even believe what she's saying? We like it, us men, when our lady, the lady that we're with, the lady that we're walking with out.
Here's the thing. These modern times and red pill and all that and just everything that women are exposing about themselves on the internet, it really just it's been showing men it never was a good deal. I mean, were men ever truly happy with marriage, even in the 1600s? Were men like, let's AI it. What time period were men, let's see, what time period was men's, I'm probably, this is bad grammar, marital, marital happiness the highest? Okay. Okay. T. Orlando says no man with money should ever get married. I mean, I would agree with that, but I don't know about never have a kid. I mean, I get it. Like, here's the thing. Let me read this and then I'm gonna say something about men with money and the risks they take or shouldn't take. This says the highest period of marital happiness in history is often associated with the honeymoon phase, where many couples experience increased satisfaction and happiness shortly after marriage. However, this happiness typically declines within the first year of marriage, and satisfaction continues to decrease over time, reaching levels similar to those of unmarried individuals. Interesting. The pattern suggests that while early marriage may offer a peak of happiness, it is not a stable state and can lead to dissatisfaction as couples navigate various challenges over time. I mean, real shit. Real shit. I but no, let me get back to what I was gonna say. Let's talk about men and money. Okay, do men care about money or do men care about what money buys or let's see, or the status that money brings? Okay. Do men care about family more or money more? Do men care about their ego more or family more, or their ego more or money more? Or what do men really value? So the whole thing about, don't get married, men, if you got money, because you're gonna lose your money. I mean, I agree. I agree. But it's not really about the money. What I'm trying to say is, Pure Orlando says these women run the court and skin men down. I've seen millions transferred from men to women in child support. I value freedom. I respect. I think a lot of men do want to be free, but I think men also yearn to be loved. We might not talk about it, might sound soft, but I mean, we human beings. So we value freedom, but we want to be loved too. And that's why men keep trying with women and trying to date and this and that. So this is what it boils down to. Men should have all the leverage. The world would be right if men had all the leverage over women, specifically when dealing with women. Because the thing about men, we're fair. I think most men are fair. And I know, I I think some women love their men, not in the same way men love women, but some women do love men in the way that women can love. I'll just word it like that. So, but back to what I was about to say. If men had all the leverage, men are generally fair. So, like for example, let's just say I had 100 million, right? And I married a bitch, but I married a bitch in a society where men have all the leverage. I would set her up to, like, you know what? As long as you don't cheat on me, if you ever want to leave me after a certain year mark, I'll give you 10 million. Like, men would set shit up like that. Like, okay, long as you don't cheat, and long as you stay with me long enough to raise these kids. So if we get married if you have, let's just hypothetically say she has 3 kids by me by 23. Okay, so we got 3 kids. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, T Orlando. You're going more towards the black pill doomer area. Like I think it would be ridiculous to say no woman on the planet loves any man on the planet. I think that's ridiculous. Like, trust me, I'm a little black pilled adjacent myself, but to say no woman on the planet loves any man on the planet is absurd. I mean, I'm cool if you say 10%, something like that, 10, 15%, 5 to 15%, fine. I'll just say 5 to 20%. But to me, to say no woman on the planet loves any man on the planet is ridiculous, especially if you're only gonna base that opinion off of what you're seeing in divorce court. That's not a good sample. That's not a good peer-reviewed study to only look at. Like, if we were literally doing a study of do women love men, and we only look at divorce court, I don't think that would be a good study. Um, Morning, Captain Marvel. I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat. Maybe once or twice. But shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by. Um, I mean, relationships are transactional, period. I don't know, T Orlando. The divorce rate is down to 40%. I'm just saying. But anyway, relationships are transactional. Um, I get it. Men want shit from relationships too. Women want shit from relationships. I get it. I'm not, that's not inherently a problem that men and women both want something from relationships. I'm fine with that. Um, How can I put this? Almost 50% of women are the breadwinners in their household. Let's look up that. What percentage? So we can't say those women are with their men for the money. So let's just look up the stats of what percentage of women are the breadwinners. Now, I mean, you could say she's eventually going to leave him, but hey, if we just got to go by the numbers. So 50, let's just say 50% of those women will leave him, but there's 50% of women who won't leave their man. But let's look it up. And let's get the donations up, y'all. Donations have been terrible for like a month. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Oh no, not B Dubs. Now B Dubs a whole different conversation to Orlando. Like I don't even include black women in general relationship conversations. We gotta have a whole separate conversation about B Dubs. I was talking about white, Asian, Puerto Rican, etc. Well, what percentage of wives are the bread winner? I don't know if this is okay. Shows that the share of women who are the sole or primary breadwinner in the home has tripled between 1972 and 1922 or 2022 from 5. Well, I thought I saw a different stat. Hold up. To 16%. Let's see. What percentage of women are the bread winners? I could be wrong. I thought I seen the stat. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Let's see. U.S. women rise as primary breadwinners. Let's see. I mean, granted, you could find a stat to back up any philosophy or whatever, but let's see. Not philosophy, but y'all know what I mean. Let's see. All right. College educated women are catching up with men in the workforce. Well, that's only a small, well, not that that's a small percentage of women, but that's a certain percentage of women who are college educated. Especially single mothers are facing great financial challenges. The new Pew Research, breadwinner moms. Oh, they're talking about single mothers. Whatever. Maybe I was wrong. Was this the article I've seen before? American women are increasingly the breadwinner, but many are still in charge of childcare, cooking, and cleaning. It's always a poor me. Nobody told y'all bitch asses to go to work in the first place. Let's see. Most women are bringing home the bread. The share of married women who are earning share of married women who are earning at least as much as their husbands has more than tripled in the last 5 decades. Now wives are on equal or even greater financial parity in nearly half of the US marriages. Husbands were the breadwinner in 55% of marriages in the US last year. Okay, so 30, 45. 29% of couples earn about the same. Okay. So let's say 45% of women are either going 50-50 with their man or are the full breadwinners. Okay. So is it fair to say that if a bitch is going 50-50 with her man or paying most of the bills, that those women aren't just with their men for the money? Would that be fair? Or okay, if nothing else. Okay, look, if nothing else, we could definitely say the women who are the breadwinners in the household aren't with their men for the money. All right, let's just move on. Let's get the donations up if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours. Um, this is a good one to go over now that we having this conversation.
Not ever give a man money for any reason. This is something that I try to do not ever give a man money for any reason. This is something that I try to hammer into certain women because they just don't seem to get it. Because there's always going to be this situation, right? Like, I'm dating a man, he's a great guy, maybe move in together, and then he's like down on his luck, and now he needs some money, he needs a loan, he needs whatever. Don't do it. Do not give him that money. When you do that, you are turning into his mother.
Brother, I wanted to do the same, go in the other direction. Do he come on here the next day and say, do not give women money? I don't care how down on her luck she is. Do not give women money because you're going to turn into her father. I wonder, does he say the same thing in reverse? Look, I don't got a problem with a bitch giving. Look, a woman's life is to be a man's helpmeet. That's the purpose of her life on the planet. So to me, it make more money. It make more sense for a woman to give a man money. I mean, I ain't gonna say more sense, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. It makes total sense to me for a woman, if she make money, to give it to her man. That makes total sense to me. He's his helpmeet, right? So whatever she can do to help that man, that's her duty as a woman on the planet. Yeah, that includes money. Yeah, if I gotta die for you, you can give me some money. Like if I'm down and out, you should be able to give me some money because I gotta jump in front of a bullet for you.
His mother. That is why, I mean, if you're really listening to yourself and your intuition, it shouldn't feel good. You might do it out of guilt or because you think it's the right thing to do. Like, this is what's going to really help him in some way. What other options does he have? Oh, and he has supported me so much. How could I not give this one thing back to him? He's paid.
Right, exactly. He supported me so much. Why can I not give him $50? That don't even make sense for somebody to say you shouldn't help a human who supported you so much with some money when you got it and they don't. That's a shitty human. We don't even got to do the gender dynamics. If my guy friend need $50 and he been so supportive of me over the years and helped me move and helped me stay on his couch when I ain't have a place to stay, and he need $50 and I got 3,000 in the bank account, but no, I never give anybody money. Well, why is it never give a man money, you sexist piece of shit? I mean, why not just say never give anybody money? Why this is some sexist sick shit. Like what? Especially since he broke it down like that, a man who supported you so much and been there for you when your mom died or whatever. But yeah, he need $50 and you got, 3,000 in the account. Don't give him the $50. Never give a man money no matter what. I don't care if he took a bullet for you and survived. Never give a man money. I don't give a fuck if this motherfucker gave you a kidney. Never give a man money. What? I don't think you're down, T. Orlando. I don't think you're down. But if you really needed a T. Orlando real shit, I would. I mean that too. If I had it to give, whatever you needed, like if I could give it comfortably without fucking myself over, I'd give it to you, T. Orlando. And I ain't even trying to be funny. But yeah, this is sick. This is sick. And he's not even he somewhat put it in the context of a romantic relationship, but he's not exclusively saying only with a guy, you're in a relationship with. I think he started off by saying, if you're a woman, never give a man money. I don't give a fuck if he your son, your cousin, your nephew, whoever the fuck, your brother. Never give a man money if you're a woman. This shit is sick, man.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But niggas spy out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Real shit. Oh hell no. No, no, not because you took some NFL law. I mean, I know you're kidding, T. Orlando, but just yeah. I meant like if you were short on your rent, not like because you bet some money on the NFL. But look, look, can you imagine a motherfucker taking a bullet for you on Monday and on Tuesday he need $50 for his rent, $50 more for his rent? And let's just say somehow he know you got it, like he know you just hit the lottery for 50,000. Sunday, Monday he took a bullet for you, and Tuesday he need $50, and you telling that motherfucker, nah, man, can't even help you out, bro. I know you just took a bullet from me yesterday, but nah. And he's like, well, I mean, are you in hard time? Do you not got? No, I got plenty. I just won for 50,000. I just hit for 50,000 a couple days ago, but nah, I can't give you the 50 ball. I know you basically sacrificed your life for me the other day, but nah. Nah, you a man, so I can't give you no money. Some dickhead on YouTube told me never to give a man money, so sorry.
What? What?
Really help him in some way? What other options does he have? Oh, and he has supported me so much. How could I not give this one thing back to him? He's paid for so many things. Don't do it. In this video, I'm going to explain why this rule is so important to follow and to not make exceptions for, to avoid getting hurt, to avoid building up resentment, and to avoid ultimately depolarizing your relationship, or be even worse if you're doing this with dating. But
you need to decide, right? You need to decide before you're even in a relationship what that dynamic is going to be. And, one of the things that kind of grates on my nerve, if I'm being honest, is when women continue to say, well, it's these men. If these men were masculine, I could be feminine. I keep telling y'all that don't have anything to do with it. That has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Now, look, like I said, we got to go over a Tracy just because it's just been too long, man. Our favorite train wreck. It's been too long. But see, this is why I kind of like Anita. Anita got some type of common sense. She got some bad takes sometimes, but generally she still got some type of common sense. And we agree on a fair amount of things, I think. So that's why I have a little bit of like for Anita. Just a little bit.
Well, it's these men. If these men were masculine, I could be feminine. I keep telling y'all that don't have anything to do with it. That has absolutely nothing to do with it. Yes, your femininity thrives when you are with an amazing masculine man, and especially a man who is safe, and who provides security. Yes, your femininity will thrive. However, what I want to see women stop doing is choosing men that are not safe. You're choosing men that are not masculine, and then you're fulfilling that role. Like by default, okay, well, I'm not with a masculine man. I'm not with a leader, so I'll lead. So I'll be the man in the relationship. That's problematic. And can I be real? That's on you. That's you making that choice that's what you're going to do. I'm going to be the man in the relationship. Anita's never going to be the man in the relationship. I will be my beautiful, soft, sweet, humble, amazing, feminine self all alone before I do that. So right now, I live in a world of femininity. I live in a world of softness. I live in a world of self-care. I live in a world embodied by my emotions and feelings and all kinds of beautiful art and wonderful music and flowers and sweet smelling things. Oh, it is amazing.
Anita, you don't really come off soft and sweet. Like, you really don't. And maybe you're she said on another episode, this is my internet persona. I don't believe you, man. A truly feminine woman wouldn't even feel comfortable having an internet persona where she acts as masculine. Tell you that right damn now. Like, so I don't believe you, man.
It is amazing. And I will leave that world to be in a masculine man's safe container. That is the only thing that will get me to leave that, is if a masculine man shows up and he is safe and he is secure and he has an amazingly wonderful container for me to exist in, right? That's what I will do. But instead, women are, y'all, there's bugs in here. Women are just taking the role of the masculine. They are making up, well, I'm just going to become.
Didn't know you had a thing for Anita T. Orlando, but I ain't mad at you. I think she's an attractive woman, especially to be 58. Very attractive. But okay, let's continue.
Masculine. I'm just going to become masculine out here in the world, and I'm just going to become masculine while I'm dating, and I'm just going to become masculine. Yeah, that's never going to happen on my end. I will forever be the girl. And remember, this energy, both energies live in both sexes, right? Men have feminine energy and masculine energy too. But most men do want to be the predominant masculine person in the dynamic. They do want to be the man, just like as I want to be the girl, okay? And, I get a lot of men telling me, well, you're coming off very masculine. You're very masculine in these videos, because I am not out in my garden. I am not feeding the squirrels or the crows. I am not listening to music and dancing. I am not breastfeeding a baby. I am not cooking up, a hot breakfast, some homemade biscuits, some sausage, some eggs. I'm not doing a feminine thing. I am doing a masculine thing, which is making a video and teaching and talking. I am doing a masculine thing. So again, I keep getting these comments like people know me. I know it is tempting, y'all. I've been tempted. I've been tempted by watching a person's content, watching their videos, and feeling like I know them. When the truth is, I don't know them. I don't know them. You don't know me, right? Can we be honest? You don't know me. And you know how I know that is definitely true? Think about all the gurus recently. Think of the gurus recently who got exposed. Think of your Derek Jackson. Think of your Sadia Khan. You all had an image of them in your mind, and then you found out that that wasn't real. Like, that's not the real them. See? So stop acting like you know people, because
She's addressing the idea that people are telling her in the comment section, "Ma'am, you're not feminine." But yeah, look, Anita, I'm sure you got a chill, sweet. I mean, you probably do got a chill, sweet, feminine side that you pull out from time to time, or maybe just when you're in the mood. But femininity is just like I feel like a natural aura. It's not something you switch on and off. I mean, yeah, a lot of women can act feminine when the time calls for it. It's just like these niggas out here trying to act gangster and talking loud and I'll beat your ass. All the extra theatrical cartoon shit. But they soft as baby shit. But they know how to talk and act like a gangster, but they're not really. But I just don't believe you, Anita. Feminine women don't come online and act masculine. That's not something a feminine woman would do. Feminine women don't create online personas where they act masculine. That's not something a feminine woman would just ever do. Not even something she would be comfortable doing. She probably could do it, but she wouldn't be comfortable doing. Wouldn't want to do it or be comfortable doing it. So yeah, Anita, you're right. I don't know you, but I don't gotta fully know you to know you're not genuinely feminine. Y'all want me to stay on 2 hours? Let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Looking to meet $15. Nothing has been met. Or you could do super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. You know? Um, yeah.
He found out that that wasn't real. Like, that's not the real them. See? So stop acting like you know people because you watch all their content and you watch all their videos and you feel like you actually know that person. You don't. You don't. You don't know me. But back to the topic.
And that whole rant wasn't feminine. The way you just addressed that, it wasn't feminine. Nothing about this video is gonna be feminine. Nothing about any of the videos I've ever seen were feminine. But anyway, can we get a like? Can we get the likes up? I got 11 people watching, only 4 likes. Let's go. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? All right. Gosh. Gosh, yeah, we got a lot of Kendras we could go over. Let's go over the Rumble. We're going over the Rumble. Let me put the Rumble link in the chat. What up, Persian? What up, Persian? What up, Persian? Let's go over the Rumble, folks. If you support what I do, go ahead and donate. Really helps out. Keep the movement moving. You don't got to sign up for Rumble to watch. You just got to click the link and watch. All right, let me change the title so people could come over. Let's see. We're going to go over the Rumble. Link in the chat to the Rumble. If you don't got to sign up, just hit the link and watch. I wouldn't mind if you joined, you know? Really, only way to keep up with RB Sensei. Maybe my next channel after this one fails to succeed, I'll call it RB Sensei Reacts. And that way I can make the channel about a little bit of anything. I think if this next channel don't work, I might try out reacting to these police videos. Every police video I see on here has got like anywhere from 40,000 to 1,000,000 views. I mean, I seen one yesterday. It had 45,000 views in 2 days. So here's the thing: even if I start a different channel on a different topic, I'm still gonna do dating content. I'm still gonna do live streams about dating or whatever. So y'all don't gotta worry about that.
This woman is fucking nuts. This woman is nuts.
I'm out. We about to go over the Rumble. I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip. All right.